Hello. Today we are solving May 2025 IAL Unit 2 question number 3. Seaside Coaches Limited is considering buying a 52-seat coach to provide tours of the coast. The following information is available. It has given how it is going to operate and what is the cost, fixed cost and variable cost. Okay, it is going to incur. Now the first part of the question is calculate the number of passengers Seaside Coaches Limited needs to carry each year to break even. So you have to calculate what is the amount of passengers that needs to be carried, so that if they are able to carry more than the passengers at break even point, they will make a profit. So below the break even point, if they are able to carry in the number of passengers, okay, very less than even the break even point, then they are going to make a loss. So the formula is going to be fixed cost divided by what will be the contribution cost per unit. Contribution cost, it is selling price per unit minus the variable cost per unit. Entire year, what is the fixed cost? Now the following information is available. The coach will make 5 tours a week for 36 weeks a year. Okay, it's going to make 5 tours a week in the weekdays, and that's going to be done for at least 36 weeks. They are going to charge, the fare will be 19 pounds per passenger. So the coach will carry an average of 35 passengers per tour. This is all talking about the number of passengers that's being carried for the entire year, and you're going to charge 19 pounds per passenger per tour. The coach was bought for 48,000 using a loan, bank loan it was bought, and there will be a monthly repayment on the loan. It will be 1650 for 12 months. So this represents the fixed cost because it's not dependent on the number of passengers being carried, so it is 1650 for 12 months, so into 12 months for the entire year. So that is going to be equal to, for the entire year they will be paying around 19,800 pounds. So that represents a fixed cost. Then the fuel cost are estimated to be 5 pounds per passenger per tour. This is dependent on the number of passengers being carried. If you are going to carry more, your variable cost is going to incur more. If you are carrying less, then you will be having less variable cost. So here they have given variable cost for a fuel cost. Then insurance cost for each coach will be 5,400 per year. This is a type of fixed cost, and it is again not dependent on the number of passengers being carried in a trip. So 1,400, so it is a fixed cost, not dependent on the number of passengers being carried. Then road tax for the coach will be 420 pounds per year. Again it is a fixed cost and not dependent on the number of passengers being carried. To have drivers will be paid 1,045 pounds per tour. This is treated as a variable cost. So again he has given it is dependent on the number of passengers and the tour being made. So it is treated as variable cost. Then the coach will need to be serviced 3 times a year. Each service will cost 350. This is not dependent on the number of passengers. It is a servicing cost and it is a fixed cost. So 350 into 3 pounds. So that is going to be equal to that is 1,050 pounds. Then administration cost for the coach will be 12,600 per year. So this is also the fixed cost. Okay, it is not dependent on number of passengers being carried. So it is a fixed cost. Total cost will be equal to, total fixed cost is equal to 19,800 plus 5,400 plus 420 plus 1,050 plus 12,600, that is 39,270. The selling price, each passenger per tour has to pay 19 pounds. Okay, they will have to pay 19 pounds per tour. So that is the selling price. Okay, two variable cost. One is the fuel cost. Fuel cost they have given per passenger. Then you have the driver's wages. Okay, driver's wages, it is going to be 1045 per tour, but per passenger we have to calculate. So wage. So here we can see that they are carrying per tour 35 passengers. So 105 per tour divided by, you will have 35 passengers per tour, which means I will calculate the cost per passenger. What is the driver wage per passenger? So that is going to be equal to 105 divided by 35, that is going to be 3 pounds. Variable cost per passenger, is nothing but 8 pounds per passenger is they are incurring. They will not make a profit if they are able to cover this many passengers. So that is going to be equal to fixed cost, so which is 39,270 divided by the selling price. The selling price was 19 pounds per passenger. So that is 19 minus variable cost is 8. So 8. So that is going to be equal to it is 39,270 divided by 39,270 divided by 11, that will be equal to 3,570 passengers. So they need to carry at least this many passengers to break